Hi everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Master of Magic. So, let's continue where we left off. I'd like to check some of these ruins, and maybe even beat the Guardians at one of the towers. But we'll likely need a stronger army for that. For now, let's check the ruins. I would like to bring more units, but this might be enough. I could also summon a Doombat. It would cost me 300 mana, which is pretty much all the mana I have, but it might be worth it. It's a pretty good unit, it would definitely make our army significantly stronger. Let's do it. For science. I mean, that's why I researched it in the first place, right? Alright. Oh yeah, and I should probably use Earth Lore a bit more. But we are already summoning, so it will have to wait. Alright, let's check the tower. Warbirds. Should be easy enough with this group. Oh, it's just literally one. Alright. That's going to be easy then. Like so. We'll kill him before he even gets a chance to attack us. What did we get? 50 gold. Sure, I'll take it. Better than nothing. Builder's Hall. And we need a granary next. And we are going to need that trireme, actually. In fact, I'm going to need both triremes. So let's go back. I could always just cast Water Walking on every single unit, but that's not exactly mana efficient. That's not mana efficient at all. Also, we don't need any more swordsmen in here. Let's just build a miners guild in our capital. That's only 10 turns. And it will help our production. So, right, we will check out that island to the west. And I wouldn't mind colonizing it. So, what about a settler? 8 turns to finish the miners guild? 15 turns? Okay then. I mean, there's no huge rush to settle a city there. I don't think the AI will do it. They are nowhere close. We can finish the miners guild first. And we got a new level on one of our heroes. Always nice to see. Alright. So, let's grab the army. Both heroes and one of the slingers. We need a second trireme to bring 3 more units. That was the library. Barracks, sawmill, temple, what do we want in here? Good question. Smithy will unlock the marketplace, so let's get that. And there's the Doombat. So that's a flying unit, obviously, which means it doesn't need a trireme. So let's have a look at that unit. It has immolation, which means that it attacks all enemies engaged in melee with a strength 4 magic attack. It also has +1 to hit, it has quite a lot of hit points, and 10 attack. It's a pretty good unit. And it can move a lot, so that's also nice. Alright, well, let's wait for that other trireme. I think it'll be faster to go north. It doesn't really matter, we can reveal some more terrain to the south. And we can cast Earth Lore to explore a bit. My favorite way to explore in this game. Just cast Earth Lore and reveal the entire screen. Always satisfying. So that's one of the AIs. Not much to see there, I suppose. Let's keep moving. And we'll join up with our army. Like this. And which units do we want to bring? Let's see. I could bring the third hero. Or maybe not. She's not that strong. Let's just bring these guys. Any units with magical weapons, because that's pretty important. So let's have a look. This guy doesn't have magical weapons. This guy does. This dude is Ultra Elite, which is the maximum possible rank. Well, technically, there is one extra rank, because right now we have Ultra Elite. Because, no, I don't want that. I want the mirror. We have the Warlord perk, which means all units are 1 level higher. That's the only way to get Ultra Elite, because 120 is the maximum possible experience. There's also a spell in Life Magic that has the same exact effect, and you can stack that with Warlord. But 120 is the maximum experience for a regular unit like this. This guy might be pretty good even without a magical weapon, although I think I prefer magical weapon. Maybe, but +3 to hit is so nice. Alright, let's bring this guy. And he will stay here, guard the city. I assume one of these ruins to the west will have some stronger monsters. Because that's probably what's going to happen. Okay. Oh, what? Really? Come on now, you aren't going to do that. That's kind of annoying. That's a stronger version of the spirit or whatever it's called. I think we can attack that. I'm not going to let him have my node. Definitely not. So get out of here. I'll have to attack him just with the Doombat. Alright. I'm not going to let him have that, that's for sure. Now we can try to cast some spells, but because we're fighting on top of the node, if we try to cast non-nature spells, they will be harder to get off. Let's use Giant Strength. Because we can cast that for sure, and we'll have to attack him in melee. Our unit is stronger, so that should be easy enough. There, I should leave some unit on top of that node. So, yeah. We'll do that. I need more slingers. Anyway, still waiting for that trireme. Can't move on this turn anymore. Alright, next. Hi. Don't steal my nodes, thanks. These are mine. And you? Can't move anymore? Oh yeah, no, I need another trireme, right. You are also coming. This will take a few turns, but that's fine. Okay. I'll still need more units, especially if I want to guard the nodes. There's the smithy. Marketplace to improve our income. Sounds good. Okay, so that's the first unit. And we'll just bring these two guys. I could bring one melee unit. Any more units with magical weapons? Just the melee units. Let's bring one swordsman. Why not? It might be useful. Detect magic. What do we want to research next? Let's research Summoning Circle. That will allow me to move Summoning Circle to another city. That's where you get your summoned units, as you might have guessed. Miners Guild. And now we can get the Settler. That shouldn't take long. Only 3 turns. And trireme. Next. And we have a mana shortage because of the event. Pretty annoying. Alright, we'll just deal with it, I suppose. Let's see. Why can't I move? That's a bit strange. I should be able to. Yeah, -8 mana. I'll actually have to do something with my mana. Okay, what's going on? Why can I not move? Can I not bring 3 units here? Okay, apparently not. I should be able to bring 3. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Okay, well then. That's fine. That's our army. Should be able to handle whatever we find in these ruins. And you will stay here. So, I need to do something with my mana. Unfortunately. Yeah, this is not so great. We need higher mana reserves. Oh yeah, actually... Yeah, -8. I might have to get rid of that Doombat. This is the mana shortage event. I'm not sure if we can actually see it somewhere. I don't remember that part. I don't think we can actually see the event somewhere. Oh yeah, like this. Yeah, all sources of power are shorted out. No player receives any form of new power from any source until the event ends. 5% chance per turn. Yep. Well, Doombat dispelled. That's disappointing. I saw a Guardian Spirit. Oh yeah, right. I need to leave some defenses there. I almost forgot about that. So we will go here, I suppose. And let's just drop our army over here. and move a few more units over. There's the settler. Okay. Yeah, this event is actually really bad. Easily one of the more punishing events. Especially if you have summoned units. Like we did. Guard the node. You are not going to get it. Sorry. There's the Miners Guild. We could get an Alchemist Guild in one more city. That's not a bad idea, or Farmers Market, to make this city grow faster. So, patrol. And we'll grab the Settler, as well as one unit. And let's check out these ruins. Nothing in here, just 50 gold, with nothing guarding it. Alright. Shrine. And we'll check the other ruin. So you're coming with me. Get over here. I like how the Settler has magical weapons. A Settler is not a very good unit, as you might have guessed. Oh yeah, I didn't really need a second Settler, but I suppose there's enough space on that city, on that island for 2 cities. So, let's focus on building up our army. I could build a sawmill just to unlock the bowmen. I'm probably not going to recruit the bowmen because there's no real reason to recruit them. As the halflings, the slingers are just so much better. But we can still build a sawmill regardless. Alright, off we go. And check the ruin. Skeletons. Okay, this is a pretty crappy one then. The treasure from the ruin is usually better the stronger the guardians are, as you might have guessed. And these kinds of ruins usually don't have much. Yeah, I think these guys have missiles immunity, right, so I will not be able to hit them with the slingers, as you can see. Immune to all forms of missile attacks. Fortunately, we got some melee guys. That's why I wanted to bring that swordsman too. We got a corruption spell, nice, that will save us a little bit of research time. And we'll check the tower to the south. That's just a regular ruin. These are the towers that lead to the other plane. We'll get them, but these usually have much stronger guardians. Alright. And second settler. One turn to finish the sawmill. And alright, the event is over. Good, good. Now, we could unlock some more units. Or just get a few more slingers. Let's get a few more slingers first. These are just so good. Alright, you need to wait for the Charim. Actually, I should drop that settler first. There we go. And where do we want that city? Probably somewhere around here. Let's check population potential. We will have 2 cities on this island. 11 pop, 11 pop. Down here, 11 population and plus 37% production bonus. Good enough, so this will be our city right here. And the second settler has to wait a moment. We can just split these guys. Or just send them both, I suppose. And resist elements spell. Thanks. That was a cheap one, but hey, always a spell for free. There's the summoning circle. What do we want next? Let's have a look. Summon hero. There is a better version of this. Summon champion or something like that. Sprites, shatter. Oh yeah, target units melee. Thrown. Wait, what? A target unit receives 1 resistance roll to ignore shatter's effects. If it is unsuccessful, all of the units melee, thrown, and missile attack strength decrease to 1. That's amazing, let's get that. They can resist, but it's a pretty good one. So, Sage's Guild. That will increase our research, and then we can get the Alchemist Guild. We got the Marketplace. Farmer's Market. Okay, this will be our city. There. And we can try to get the node. That would be nice, for sure. Okay, and we are getting more units. Just move them around a bit. I'll just spam slingers in the capital city for a bit. Okay. So, the second city is going to be right here, probably. Sounds good. Let's check. 7 pop, 8 pop, 9 pop. Okay, this seems to be the best location. 9 population and 27% production bonus. Yep, looks like it. Okay, then. So, the node. Oh, that city already grew. Nice. Let's start from the builder's hall. That's usually what I start from. And another new slinger. Our cities are growing nicely. There. And let's check that node. Sprites. Sounds easy enough. Okay, just 2 sprites and 1 warbird. That's easy. Let's maybe target the sprites first. I don't want to lose my slingers. Like this, and our melee guys can probably handle the bear without any spells. Should be easy enough. Yep. Or I can kill them with slingers. Doesn't really make a difference. And we got a weapon. +4 attack, +3 to hit, +1 defense. That's actually quite nice. +3 to hit is really nice. So let's stack this on one guy. Let's see who has more experience. Yep, this guy has more experience. Alright, nice. These aren't the best items ever, but he's already stronger thanks to them. Alright, let's move a few units to the other islands. They are going to need some protection, obviously. And yep, we'll keep producing slingers for now. I see no reason to change just yet. Alchemist Guild, so that we can get units with magical weapons in more than one city. And that's Shatter. What about next research? Fire Giant. Oh yeah, that's not a bad unit. He can destroy walls, which can be quite useful when attacking cities, as you might have guessed. We don't really plan to attack cities just yet. What else can we research? I can get some cheap spells to maybe unlock more powerful spells for research. I don't actually plan summoning sprites. Let's get Disenchant Area, that's slightly more useful than summon sprites. I don't plan summoning any sprites. And that's the new city. Shrine. What do we want here? I could get a shaman or two. It's not a bad idea. It's not the best unit ever, but it's fine. Or I could build Fighters Guild first, because Fighters Guild makes all units start with more experience. But that's 19 turns. Just get a shaman there. Okay. And another new slinger. We are getting 1 slinger per 3 turns, which is a pretty good rate. So, I think it's time to check out one of the towers. Now, as I said, they are usually guarded by much more powerful monsters. So, it will be a tough fight, most likely. That's what I expect it to be. But we might be strong enough to handle it. Wait, what? Why did the city disappear? Interesting. Oh, I don't think the city actually grew to a hamlet. It actually starved or something. Yeah, I didn't read that pop-up. I assumed it's just a hamlet growing to a city. But I guess that's not what it was. Alright then, we'll get a new settler in that case. That's fine. Settler. No problem, only 2 turns for a settler. So, can we go yet? There, do we want to swap some of these units? I think we can get 1 more. I'm pretty sure we can get 1 more. And another new slinger. Farmer's market. And we can get a shaman in here. No, no more units. Alright, this will have to do. It might or might not be enough. But we can bring more units if we attack this tower right here, because I can just disembark and then bring more units over. I could also start a city next to that tower, which is usually a good idea, just to guard it and leave a reasonably big army in there. Where do you think you're going? Oh yeah, right, that node. Right, I should just kill that guy. I really should. The AI is extremely annoying with that crap. Okay, magic spirit. And I'll just cast water walking on one unit. It doesn't cost a lot of mana, just 50. Give me that spirit. Alright, we need to kill that stupid guardian spirit. I'm not going to let him have my node, definitely not. Stop healing, thanks. Really? Come on now, there. Down you go. No node for you, it's mine. Water walking, so doesn't really matter who's going to get it. This guy had more experience, just no magical weapons. We'll send him there. Off you go. And we definitely want a bigger army here. So we'll disembark with these guys and then go back, make one more round. I'd like to get a full army before we attack that. Switch to something else. Let's just get a fighters guild in here. That's only 5 turns. In fact, I should have built that earlier before recruiting all these units. You guys will wait. We can get how many more? We can get 4 more units in here. Alright. We'll get a full army. Because even if we can beat the guardians at the tower easily, we'll still want a strong army for Meran, which is what the other plane is called. Let's get city walls in here. On 14 turns, that's not very good. Farmer's market. Also, I should assign more pop to production because we got 5 excess food. Let's see, yep, like this. -1 food. We are getting 3 food per population point. You usually get 2, but that's what halflings do. They get 1 extra food per population, which is quite nice. Okay, let's go get that node. And I think we'll need another settler, actually. Yeah. City walls in here. Because I want to settle right here next to that tower. Even if it's not going to be an amazing city, I still want it. Just to guard the tower, you know. Which means we need 1 more settler. So that's disenchant area. What did we get? Gargoyles. Flame Blade. That's an enchantment. Causes the weapons of a target unit to burst into flames, increasing the strength of melee and missile attacks of the unit by 2. Yeah, that's not bad. Flame Blades will also allow units to hit creatures which have weapon immunity. Yep. Alright, let's get that. That's a nice one. Okay, you're coming with me. And we need a few more guys. We can bring 4 units. Actually, we already got a settler there. What? Okay, that was strange. Why can we not bring more? There, that works. And 1 more? Apparently not. Alright, that's fine. Meld. Let's get some more research, perhaps. Looks good. There's the Fighters Guild. We'll need 1 more settler. A settler with more experience, because why the heck not? I'm looking forward to fighting the Tower Guardians. Okay, Mercenary. So that says just a regular unit, but a pretty strong unit. I might accept. Magic immunity. That's nice. Immune to all forms of magic. Holy bonus. Armor piercing. Halves effectiveness of the defender's defense rating. And first strike. It's not cheap, but yeah, this is one of the high-end units. Let's accept. It's a good one. And I probably want to bring him with me. Where do you think you're going? That stupid guardian spirit. Yeah, I know where he's going. He's going here. I don't think so, buddy. Yeah, I should just kill him, honestly. Yep, let's do that. I'm not letting you do anything here. There, easy enough. That's a shaman. 1 is enough for now. Barracks. Okay, can we go fight yet? That would be great. I'm looking forward to it. Alright, this should be a strong enough army, I hope. We can attack on the next turn. And dispel water walking is not needed anymore. And I don't want to pay maintenance for that. I could wait for the paladin before attacking that tower, but we should be fine. Also food. We'll see just how bad it is. You can usually figure it out just from the unit name. From the strongest unit name. Well, let's find out. Okay, giant spiders. Well, that seems pretty easy. This might not be the strongest unit here. Oh, it actually is. Okay, that should be pretty easy then. This is a very easy group, much easier than I expected. Alright, we'll get an easy passage into Meran. Hopefully, we'll be able to capture a city with a new race, that's what I'm hoping for. And the races that are native to Meran are generally much stronger than the races on the regular world. Okay, these spiders are not actually that weak, but they are easy enough to beat. They are not that strong either. Okay, just kill them like this. There. Come on. And one more. Done. We got one fame and we got a summon hero spell. That saves us quite a bit of research time. Awesome. And now we can start a city down here. It won't be an amazing city, but its job is to just guard the tower. That's what it is. So start that city first. There. And now we can switch the plane. And here we are on Meran. But I'm going to explore that in the next episode. Thanks for watching this one, and I'll see you next time.